And I ask for your vote for Congress in June.
He's got 15 years of public service. Bill Wells was first elected to the El Cajon Council in 2007 and has been mayor since 2013. The now candidate for the 50th Congressional District recently drew international attention when the city passed a ban on feeding the homeless in public as a response to the recent hepatitis A outbreak. Today, he still stands by that decision, but distanced himself from calling it a ban.
Well, first off, we never had a ban on feeding the homeless. All we did was say you couldn't feed the homeless in this one park because it would spread hepatitis. I think people understand that my job is to protect people. We had many people die from hepatitis. We had over 500 people hospitalized with hepatitis. It was obviously the right thing to do to try to stop hepatitis, and I don't think it's changed the way people feel about me, at least in this district, at all.
Since the ban was lifted, he says the crisis is now over and that the city has invested in vaccinations, education, power washing the streets, and other sanitation measures. Even though the effort received a lot of attention, Wells says his biggest test of leadership came with the 2016 officer-involved shooting of Alfred Alongo, an unarmed man who police say was having a mental break when fatally shot.
You know, I think I did my best. I tried to be sensitive to both sides of the issue. My feeling was, as mayor, I had to be there for all of the electorate and all of the people, and so I tried to do that. I feel like I accomplished that. That's what people tell me I did, and certainly we didn't burn down, so that was a good sign.
After community outrage, along with demands for police reform and policy change,
you know, I think we just kept up the good practices that we had before. We have a great police department. You know, things happen. Whenever you're dealing with this kind of thing, things can happen. And we've certainly gone over everything we've done, all of our policies and procedures. I feel very confident that we are doing the best we can to protect the public.
Not a lot has changed since that fatal shooting. Wells has a doctorate in psychology and runs a behavioral health practice. When asked about recent mass shootings, he feels mental health is the issue and not necessarily access to guns. But when things are in place and rules aren't enforced, what do you do?
Well, I think you don't make new laws. You make sure that the laws that you have are enforced.